morning everyone. Well, it's a bit of a miserable morning, so we're just going to have to suck it up and do some wet weather work. We went into Branco yesterday and we got some breeze blocks and we got some decking wood, and what we're going to do today is tidy out the little front bit that we now have under cover where our garden is. I'm getting everything tidied up. Darren's emptying out the truck, and then I'll show you what we have planned. This is our area of work today. The little section outside the front of the kitchen window to the doorway. Luckily under cover because it is sprinkling, isn't it, love? And we have bought some breeze blocks. We have bought some decking wood, thank you. My brain wasn't connecting. And we'd already cleared this out and put some weed suppressant down. The calla lilies just are going crazy. Not only came through the holes that I put for them, but they've also burst through, and so we don't want them there basically. So we're going to dig the bulbs out, going to chop all that greenery off, replant the bulbs up on the land, and hopefully they will survive. We're not sure, but we're going to give it a go.
We'll give it a go, yeah. I think they'll survive. They survived when we cut them back before.
Well, they did, yes.
I think they'll be fine.
So I don't know whether they're actually supposed to be out at the moment, and it's just been this unseasonably long end to the summer. But I'll go get my boots on. Darren's already suited and booted.
Yep, we're ready to go. Yep.
Let's start.
Oh dear, they're just soaking.
I can see the water running out.
Yeah, just the water's just dripping out of them. It's like a flood. So I'm leaving about that much in the
so we can actually see where we need to dig them up.
Yes, we can see where the bulbs are. Yeah, they are very, very wet. Look at this, just dripping. I wonder if you can actually loads. Oh, can't we?
They just take up so much space, don't they? The leaves are so big.
They are no good where they are.
Exactly.
So we're going to have to do something, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll make this space so much more usable.
It will.
The truck cleared out. We bought extra breeze blocks for another project on the land while we were there. So because it's rained for a couple of days, we're not going to make the same mistake of taking truck back down the slippy road for a few days. So they'll be perfectly fine here. A couple of bags of compost, and then we're all organised to start the actual job. Hi, and we're back. So we're going to start by taking up the weed suppressant, digging out the bulbs, saving those, and then levelling the soil. Fine, they are juicy, aren't they? As well. What? It's lovely soil.
That's why they're growing so well.
Yeah, I think it's just because obviously they've grown and they've died back, so all of their organic material has then gone in and
Growing really well.
yeah, regrown again the next year. Just nature being left to do its own thing.
You try to take the whole piece in one go.
It's quite a clump, so
I'll
probably have to break it up, but
right.
so I was trying to get this bit, but it's just too big and too dense. So I've taken a risk, I've cut it through. If it's a bulb, I've just killed it. If it's a corm, like where it just sends out extra bits and can grow from a piece of it, which I think it is, then I've probably helped it. But it looks to all be growing out of a big solid like a long taproot kind of thing. So I know that works for rhubarb and lots of other plants like that, so I hope I haven't killed you. There we go. Start to take a leap of faith sometimes, don't you? I bet you're doing the right thing. Just trying to refill the hole as much soil as possible. Max is munching most of it. We've got all of the plants out. We've levelled this first section next to the house wall. What we want obviously is for it to be quite level, but we do want a very slight slope in case any water comes on, so that it can run off to this end here. So we've got the first two breeze blocks levelled. They're nice and flat. Now we have it the level that we want it. We're going to try and keep each row having the bubble just on the right hand side. We've got everything pretty much level. We've used bits that we found lying around, got our breeze blocks, and then we've put down just one board just as a rough idea of how it's going to orientate, and used a couple of old bricks and bits of wood. Now all we have to do is lift all of this up, put our membrane back down, put these back in the right place, and then we can put the decking on.
Yeah.
So that's the weed suppressant back in place. All of the bricks, all of the bricks back where they were, and now we're going to start with our deck board and holding the deck boards together. We're going to make a simple frame at each end that the deck boards will screw into, and then they'll sort of sit on all of these bricks like a raft. We need to keep all of our deck boards in place, but because it's such a tight space, and we needed the breeze blocks really to give them support out of any wet soil, so we're not doing the standard make a wooden base, but we do need to stop the deck boards moving side to side. So we're going to have 3 struts underneath that we can drill into, that will keep all of the deck boards in place. They're not going to move that way or that way because they're all wedged into the space that they're in, and that's it. Dead easy. So it's come along quite well. Our raft system is working. This is stopping the boards moving backwards and forwards. We have it wedged against our line of breeze blocks. There's one at that end, one in the middle, and one at this end. And obviously each board is pretty much wedged in by the house next door, but this helps these big long ones to not move side to side.
Yeah, it's feeling sturdy, isn't it?
It's very sturdy, yes.
Yeah. It's feeling good for just an idea of a few breeze blocks and a little bit of decking, and just coming up with an idea. I know people are going to say, they're going to be like, oh, you needed to build a frame.
You need to do this, you need to do that, but we've had to work in quite a confined space as well.
And we haven't got to be careful with money.
Yes, definitely. It was still a bit over budget, but never mind. I think it's going to be very dual purpose, as you will see.
Have you not told anybody how it's going to be?
No.
Okay.
A lot of these screws are also recycled out of the boss.
Yeah.
We're down to the last 2 boards.
Yep, last 2 boards. So.
And that's the banana one over there.
It is.
Okie doke.
So we'll put the banana board in last.
Yeah.
And we still might have to buy another one though, I think.
We may still have to buy another one. Ugh.
We're just short by 1.
Okay, next one.
Yep. That's it then.